I don't know how long this is going to take me because I've been trying to record this damn intro for the longest time. Hi, everybody, I'm decafWave, and welcome to Chillin' Paintcast. Alright, so I've been thinking to myself for a little bit. I really need to introduce myself to everybody. Usually I just make YouTube videos and I just upload them and then be, happy with it, you know? But I want to be a little bit, more intimate with you guys. Let you guys know a little bit more about me. And that sounded really bad, I'm sorry. So, my name is Jordan. And there are maybe 4 or 5 things that you really need to know about me. Number 1, I love painting. If that's not completely obvious because of my painting videos on this channel. 2, I'm a musician, and I also have a separate channel dedicated to my music. I just uploaded a cover of Rage Against the Machine's Testify. Link will be in the description. Feel free to like and subscribe to that channel and this channel. 3, I like video games. I love all video games, and I'm about to burp. I'm not gonna cut this out. That felt good. 4, I like racing games. I love Assetto Corsa. I love a whole bunch of arcade racers. I can't name them off the top of my head. Oh, CarX Street Racing Online. Not Street Racing, Drift Racing Online. I heard Streets was really bad. But anyways, and I think one of the longest loves of my life, besides music and art, wrestling. Yeah, just a heads up, you guys might see a little bit of wrestling content on my channel here. So be on the lookout for that. I'm working on something really, really fun, and I just need to get the motivation to keep going with it. Just like this podcast. Anyways, so this is going to be really casual, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. And I don't know why I've been so nervous, because I'm titling this The Art of Being Yourself, and I've been struggling to find myself for forever, basically, you know? So let me set the stage for you, right? You're someone who wants to live up to everybody's expectations. So you do everything that makes everybody else happy, and you think you're happy, but you're not. So, are you you? Or are you somebody else? Huh. So let me tell you guys a story real quick. A long time ago, in high school, I think it was my freshman year or something like that, I was really, really, really into Khaki King. I still am. I like her music. I like her older stuff more, though. But anyways, I was really into her, and she was playing a show out in LA. And, of course, my parents took me over there because it was my birthday, and, the show actually fell on my birthday, which was really cool. So we went to go see Khaki King, but I didn't realize that somebody was opening up for her. Jake Shimabukuro. And for those of you who aren't initiated with Jake Shimabukuro, I mean, did I say that right? No. For those of you who are uninitiated, there we go, I said it right. Jake Shimabukuro is a ukulele player. Yeah, it's not ukulele, it's ukulele. Say it right. Anyways, so I didn't know that Jake was opening up for Khaki King, and I'm just blown away, right? He plays his set, and I'm all pumped. I even forgot that Khaki King was playing after him because he was that good, you know what I mean? So I bum rush the stage after he plays his last song. I reach out, he takes my hand, we shake hands, and I told him, I'm going to start playing ukulele, and you're the reason why I'm going to play ukulele. And he just had the biggest smile on his face. So, I'll tell you about the Khaki King part of the whole thing, but I think that's for a different video. She played a song for me, by the way. Anyways, so when I get home, I talk to my parents about getting me a ukulele. But since I was guitar hopping all the time, my dad, who was a really, really great musician in his own right, told me, well, okay, I'm going to buy you the cheapest ukulele on Amazon, and if you like it, I'll buy you a more expensive one. So we get like this $20 baritone ukulele from Amazon, and like I'm totally in love with it. But the thing is, it was so cheap that the bridge snapped off. So what I ended up doing until I could get a new ukulele was, and don't ever do this, what I'm about to tell you. I screwed the bridge back in place. I should have used like wood glue and super glue to keep it there. But, you know, I was a kid. I didn't know any better. So anyways, fast forward when I started playing in the local music circuit, and I was playing open mics all the time, all the things like that. Everybody expected me to play the ukulele, right? I was happy to play the ukulele because, you know, I was so enamored with it. For years and years I was. But the thing is, I kind of put myself into this box, right? And I wasn't really happy with what I was doing. I wanted to be known for something else rather than the ukulele, and people already knew that I played drums, played the guitar, but my ukulele playing got to the point where that's the only thing anybody ever knew me for, because, you know, new people come in and introduce yourself. Oh, you're the person that plays the ukulele, right? And like, and after a while, I got so tired of it. I didn't have my acoustic guitar at the time, so I'd borrow my friend's Takamine guitar, because he was the one running open mic at the time at the Hood. And I was like, you know what? I love the ukulele, but like playing the guitar is fun too. But then when I discovered that, you know, there are other avenues for my creativity, right? Because I started drawing back when my vision was a lot better than it is now. I did this comic called Whose World, and I loved it too. It was my way of expressing myself. I think we need to take a little break here because I've been talking a lot and really fast, and I'm starting to get tongue-tied. So let's take a little break. If you have a drink, take a sip with me. Let's hydrate a little bit. Cheers. Okay. So, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So it made me realize that there are other ways for me to express myself. And that's when I started delving into painting, right? So I did the dumb thing and I bought a Bob Ross set for like $90, $100. It was probably a little cheaper at the time. But I just started falling in love with painting. And the reason why I didn't continue with it is because I realized how expensive it was. Mostly for the oil paints. They're really, really expensive. And I couldn't afford like $10, $12 a bottle for a color. So I did it for about like maybe a month or two out in the atrium where I live. And it was really cool. Ooh, excuse me. If you guys played a drinking game for every time I burped, you'd probably get drunk. But anyways, don't play drinking games, guys. Anyways, I don't know why I fell out of love with painting for the first time, besides it being expensive. Because, you know, you could digitally paint and all that stuff. But I always thought that I was meant to be a musician despite how hard it was to get into the music industry, I figured that, since I'm really talented and, like people were talking me up and stuff and saying how good I was, and I'm like, okay, then how come I'm not being invited to play shows as often, even as an opener? So then I kind of had a falling out with the whole idea of being a musician. Plus, by that time, my vision was starting to get really bad. I had to get surgery or something like that. It was probably my second surgery to fix my vision, something like that. And like for the years following after, the self-doubt of being a musician kept growing and growing and growing to the point where I felt so depressed because people told me that I was a great musician, but then I wasn't getting the recognition or getting the shows I wanted to play. But the thing is, and this is all on me, alright? Sometimes it doesn't take just pure talent to get anywhere, You have to learn how to market yourself. I think that's the biggest thing that I misunderstood when I was a musician out in the, the local music scene out here. And I kind of grew resentful of the whole music scene, and it was unjustified because the way that I thought everything worked didn't work. So eventually I kind of was just like, I'm not going to play music anymore. I don't know what to do with myself. And, I started playing video games and I liked video games. So I was thinking to myself, well, what if I just played video games and put it on YouTube, have a little bit of fun here and there? But even then, I was like, man, I don't know why I'm so shy all the time. Funny, because I'm doing this podcast. But, it's like I didn't know how to present myself, I couldn't be honest with myself because what I was doing with my life before, I thought I was being honest with myself. I thought I was doing the things that I wanted to do. But I wasn't, and I grew to be really, really unhappy. And I'm trying to get over those hurdles of, being shy. I'm just fucking talking into my microphone, right? There's nobody in my peripheral vision, not that I have any. There's nobody listening to me right now until I upload this thing. So I have nothing to be afraid of. All I'm doing right now is looking literally at my pop filter right in front of my blue snowball. And there's nothing to be afraid about. And I think I understand that now because, one, I'm a lot more comfortable just talking in general now. I mean, if you guys want to judge me because of how I sound or how I'm acting, that's fine. You can judge me all you want, but, I'm still me. And I think that circles back to the title of this episode, The Art of Being Yourself. And I think a lot of us have been trying to be our true selves for the majority of our lives, and we kind of miss certain things that we like about ourselves and the things that we like to do because we're so focused on making others happy and living up to their expectations, I always thought, I'm supposed to do these things, but then I don't know what I want to do, so I'm going to do those things and be unhappy, and I didn't realize how unhappy I was until I started doing the things that I love. Don't get me wrong, I still love doing music, but like for me right now, I'm doing music for me, not to fulfill the expectations of everybody else. Rest in peace, Dad, I love you, but music is not what I want to do with my life, even though I still love it. But I fell in love, so in love with watercolors and oil paintings. And I think about it almost all day, all night. And like I even think about it more than music, which is kind of odd because I've been playing music for my entire life, you know? And for those of you who know me and have heard me say this, sorry, but the rest of my audience doesn't know this, so you guys have to put up with that. And it's not even just with the whole finding what I like to do, you know, that makes me happy. It's the way that I interact with people now, you know. Before I would like just stay in the background and like have people and like, you know, I'd be with a group of friends and I wouldn't talk much and I'd just listen to them. And I was always so shy, but now with the group of friends that I have now, shout outs to the to the Tilted Reality podcast crew. What's up, guys? I just feel like the thing that I like most now is making people laugh. So whenever they have their podcast, again, shout outs to the Tilted Reality podcast crew. Whenever they have their podcast on, I always try to make a point to at least make the hosts laugh once. And our friends who are watching them. And like, it's just so fun. Like, I think I've finally found, or I'm starting to find out who I really am. And I think that's what you guys should do too. It takes a long time. It might take a long time for you guys to find out who you really are. But once you do, it feels so good. And I tell you, it's a lot less stressful, you know. I'm more happier. I smile more. And I can't wait to wake up the next day and do whatever I want to do. Like, I can't wait to wake up, go on Google, find painting references, listen to music on YouTube to see what kind of music I can cover. And it's just, I'm living my best life now. And I'm just so sad that it took me this long to figure it out. But yeah, I think what you guys should focus on is finding yourself. Be happy. Don't worry about making others happy, because whatever you do will make others happy because it's making you happy. God, it fucking took me forever to get to that point. I seriously need to stop talking in circles, but oh god. But that's the main point that I was trying to get across. And it kind of sucks that I'm the only one doing this right now. Hopefully I can get a few friends on this podcast, maybe my girlfriend. Love you, wifey. Mm-hmm. Oh god. Anyways, I think I want to keep this short for now. Maybe I'll give you guys a longer episode once I feel more comfortable and once I have more to talk about. If you guys really like this episode, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Come on, can we get to 100 subscribers pretty soon? Maybe? Anyways, thank you guys for listening to me. Shoutouts to all my friends. Shoutouts to my girlfriend for pushing me to do this. And you know what? This was a lot of fun. Until the next podcast, I'm decafWave. Stay chill, everybody.